Hello and welcome to Non-Native English Wizardry. In this video, we will explore 5 idioms and see how they are used in everyday conversation. Well, have you ever heard someone say, I can't see the forest for the trees? This idiom means that someone is so focused on the small details that they fail to see the bigger picture. For example, visualize a person who is so focused on a small issue that they fail to see the larger context of the situation. You are so focused on the minor details of the project that you can't see the forest for the trees. Sometimes we get so caught up in our problems that we can't see the forest for the trees. Our next idiom is a hard nut to crack, which means a difficult problem to solve, a tough person to deal with, or a complex situation that is hard to handle. To demonstrate, the math problem was a hard nut to crack, but eventually I figured it out. Convincing him to take a risk was a hard nut to crack, but after presenting a solid plan, he finally agreed. Have you ever found yourself in a difficult situation and then found yourself out of the woods? This phrase means that you are no longer in a difficult situation and have overcome the challenges you were facing. For example, imagine you have just completed a difficult project at work. You might say, the project was difficult, but now that we have completed the final hurdle, we are out of the woods. After months of physical therapy, Rahul was finally out of the woods and able to walk on his own again. To hold out an olive branch. It is an idiomatic expression which means to offer an opportunity for reconciliation or peace. Let's see how we can use the phrase in a sentence. After their argument, he decided to hold out an olive branch and offered to buy her a cup of coffee. In order to end the war, the two sides held out olive branches and agreed to negotiate a peace treaty. The idiom beat around the bush means to avoid addressing a topic directly, often by using vague language instead of being straightforward. It can also refer to delaying or avoiding taking action on an issue. In everyday conversation, we use this phrase to describe someone who is being evasive or not being straightforward in their communication. For example, do suppose that you are trying to get information from someone and they keep avoiding your questions. Here you might say, stop beating around the bush and just tell me what I need to know. Instead of answering the question directly, the politician kept beating around the bush, hoping to avoid giving a clear answer. So here we are done. Remember, idioms are not always literal and can be confusing. So keep learning and practicing. Thank you for joining me today. I hope it was helpful for you.